kill 11 million people out of work, 7.3% unemployment rate. 6 in 10 people say they are nervous about their job status. What sort of solutions are there? Are there certain cities? I mean, we talk about these knowledge centers, but I imagine going from someone who is a low-wage worker to someone who can then participate in this so-called knowledge economy is a big leap.
I mean, and that's where you might see some of the disparity between the revenue recoveries of particular cities. Cities, in the short term, have very little control over, influencing the economy. They have very little control in terms of their industrial mix over the short term, as well as the kind of what their labor market looks like. But they can start investing in longer-term solutions that essentially sort of create the conditions for economic growth by investing in infrastructure, making sure that they have a world-class education system and things of that nature. But that requires that they basically get their balance sheets on the right path.
Kate, last question to you. Are we at a tipping point in terms of this issue? I mean, Obama yesterday very much saying this could be you or I. It's not just poor people. It's not just people in the inner city. It's not just black people or brown people. Everyone is vulnerable in this new scary economy.
I think we are at a tipping point, and the president's speech yesterday highlights that this is a moment where we can either choose to make investments in our cities, in our people, in our families, or we can choose to keep making public sector cuts. We could choose to not extend emergency unemployment benefits that families depend on. We could choose to keep the sequester going. I mean, these are a set of things that we have really policy levers to use, which is a very hopeful tale,
right,
but only if we use them.
Only if we use them. I mean, you imagine come 2014, 2016, this will be a very big debate on the campaign trail, and we'll see how it all turns out.